Day 2 Plugged Gaming Tournament. We have first team, Team Plugged Gaming versus Team OnePiece. Interesting picks and bans. We see Galio coming out for the first time. Darius for the first time on Plugged Gaming side. Also Vi, first time picked on tournament as well. It's going to be an interesting match. Keep watching.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Standard lane so far, everyone just going to their respective pushes, no invades, no tricky business early, wards coming out, both
30 seconds until minions spawn.
bot lanes sat. Volibear seems to be starting Gromp on blue buff, while Vi starting red side maybe. Might switch off at the last minute, but we'll have to see. Standard warding from OnePiece, Team OnePiece, covering all the choke points in Riverside and topside, Tribush, while blue team decided to place 2 safe wards and the rest are even. We have an interesting start from Plugged Gaming. Vi, jungler, starting on Gromps. Krugs getting leash from bot lane. Going to take red side first, red buff, while Volibear gets his leash from his respective lane, bot lane. Starting blue. We see a early trade from the mid lane, asserting dominance. And he goes in half HP. Galio versus Darius. Galio's at a very bad disadvantage. Darius out trading in lane, forcing him to back off of CS. Smart trade from Darius. Flash in from Ari, ignite, auto attack, he gets first blood. And he overextends using flash to try and escape. Does not work for her. Plugged Gaming coming in hot start of the fight. Every single lane has asserted their dominance and is winning in their respective roles. This game is going to be interesting indeed. Early lane CS or bot lane, flash and heal coming out of Jinx, flash afterwards, and again missing the last hit. Jhin ADC could have killed Jinx right there. Both summoners used, no kills on the bot lane. Vi pings mid lane, says I wanna come and gank, I know it's a flashless Annie, gonna be an easy gank. Decides not to. Might and might not to come in. Goes in, flash, Qs Annie. Gets the charm off, and that's a second blood. Donated the kill straight to his mid laner. Volibear comes in on Darius for the flank. The Galio is half HP chunked. Darius decides to brawl this out, healing off. Gets fully stacked on the Volibear. Tries to heal up. Backing off this tower. Could die right here. Flashes and dies from the bite on Volibear. He could have avoided the death by simply just moving away. But alas, pays for it, punished, and a waste of summoner on Darius. He probably will have to TP in for the XP, but we'll see what happens. Early CS lead for every single lane, 5 CS on top, 4 CS in the middle, and then another 3 CS in the bot lane. Interesting picks going out. The Galio is going to be pressured very hard by the Darius, since he is going to try and build magic resist to increase his armor from his to increase his ability power from his passive, while Darius goes with Black Cleaver first item usually. Trade comes in from bot lane, misses the tether, gets knocked up, comboed by Alistar, no real trade goes out, hits W, nothing else happens. The mid lane continues to grow the CS lead. Ahri is beating Annie by 10 CS exactly, while the bot lane catches up in CS. Top lane, however, pink wards, let's try, expecting it either ganked or countered, and is missing a lot of CS. Tether comes out from Karma. Jhin roots with W, hits the Q auto attack combo, gets comboed by Alistar, continues on Jinx. Jinx dies from the final shot from Jhin. Volibear comes in for the salvage. They're trying to chase the Alistar, gets a double, 2v1 bot lane while Volibear comes in. Ignore the visual bug from Volibear, the passive has already went out. They're kiting tremendously, Flash comes out, Tether roots the Volibear, donating the kill to Jhin. That's a 3-0. Bot lane GG, well played. Volibear died, Vi has outfarmed him. 10 CS exactly in the jungle. Mid lane continues to pressure Annie. Missing a down there, but asserting his dominance nonetheless. Tries to take away the Raptors from Volibear. 3 CS onto him, just increasing his gold. Ulti's in for Annie. Level 6 versus level 5. Misses the charm, ignites, and continues with auto attacks. Annie could go down here. One more auto attack. Q ends it. Volibear comes in for the salvage. Too little, too late. Large minion wave accumulating a bot lane, farming it up. Everyone seems to be using the BM these days. Darius trades in with Galio, tells him to go away. This is my lane. He's more than half his CS now, growing exponentially. Volibear tries to get some CS in the mid lane, goes for the Q, gets charmed up, gets the proc on Ignite on Thunderlords, and pushes him off. Gets healed by the passive, and it's still visually bugged. The passive is down currently from Volibear. Volibear decides to go back, while every single lane is being pressured. Deep wards coming out from Karma. The jungler pings for the blue buff, says, "You know what, guys, I'm gonna take it. I know that Volibear went back and got chunked in the mid lane, and they could be looking for either dragon." Yep, they're pinging dragon. Water Drake, Ocean Drake, early. Pink ward comes out from Annie. Rush, just to be safe. Volibear comes in, but it's too late. Pink ward also comes out from the bot lane, playing extremely safe, knowing that they could get ganked at any time. Both pink wards have been pinged out by Mud Gaming. They know what's up, and they know how to counter it. Good map awareness from the teams. CS lead by almost 10 on the bot lane. Darius pushing out Galio, but he'll be looking to get those 5-man, 4-man ganks in the mid to late game. That's his objective, or that's what his objective will be. Flash from both jungler and mid laner in the middle, trying to kill Annie. Annie gets ignited, kills the Vi, takes too many turret shots, but it's an assist for a kill. Good trade nonetheless. Volibear comes in to try and kill Ahri, smites and Qs. He could potentially kill Ahri right here. Ahri has to flash out, and Volibear ultis, but does not get the kill. Jin deciding to go with the Korean build. Jin goes for probably going for Ghost Blade into Black Cleaver into Assassination Blade or the Mark Blade. Darius E's QW's the Galio puts on the shield. Every single time the passive from Galio ulties, Volibear comes in for the gank, gets ultied by Darius. Darius stacks fully, but then gets taken down. Kill in a 2v1 is always nice, but the advantage ultimately goes to red team, team OnePiece. Ulti comes out from bot lane, tries to snipe the Jinx out. Ulti comes out also from Alistar, gets rooted by the opponent, hits him with the 4th shot, doesn't take a whole lot of damage. 30% reduced damage on first level on Unbreakable Will, 50% actually, so it basically does no damage to Mirror. D-ports coming out on the left side of red team's jungle from Vi. Vi pings on the blue buff, asks R if she needs it, or probably just Ari is looking to get a roam bot lane, knows that ping ward is there, gets pinged out. We'll see what happens off there. Mid lane, things help for Ari. Knows that she was roaming, she missed a little bit of CS. Not a problem. Bot lane trying to take the turret out. First blood turret is always nice. That's first blood turret, gets split even between both players, 750 gold each. But they get split even, so it's less, it's 300 and something. Charm lands, Q combo in mid lane, takes 2 tower shots for it, ultimately wins the trade. Jinx and Alistar are playing aggressive. Root gets hit up. Ulti in mid lane whips on the Tiberus, kills him. Bot lane gets a 3v3, kills Jin. Jinx gets the reset. Ultis, misses the ulti on Karma. Karma runs around, gets killed by Volibear, not Jinx. Ultimately, that's a 2 for 1. No, actually it's a 2 for none, but because the mid lane won, so let's stay at 2 for 1. Jinx could have gotten that kill, missed W, missed ult, so ultimately the kill went to Volibear, but she got the initial kill on Jin, which was more than good enough for them. I think the Vi still had ulti on that team fight. Could have used it, decided not to, saw it might have been a waste of an opportunity, could just use it in the mid lane, since mid lane's flash is still not up. Ari has a tremendous lead of 4-0 versus the 1-5 in the mid lane. 90, almost 100 CS to 61. The Annie is playing too safe, and every time she ultis, he misses it. Blue buff goes to the jungler, since he decides that the Annie isn't good enough to take the blue buff. Probably a waste, since she could just potentially die and transfer over to Ari. The jungle Vi decides to take the blue buff after being called off from the Ari. Says, you know what, bro, I don't need it, I got Morello's, more than good enough mana regen. Blue team's bot lane rotates middle, takes down the tower, good rotations, good map awareness, too slow reaction from the bot lane red side. At this point, Jinx should be left alone to farm it off, while Alistar should be looking for roams. Ari uses the ult in mid lane, makes Annie flash, she had to, else she would have gotten killed. Top lane, getting 4-man. Too little too late from the Volibear to try and help at this point. That's a 4-man kill. on the Galio, gets killed with the ulti from Jin. They're looking to take the tower top lane. Volibear comes in to defend, but very little to do since he can't defend with 4 people. Jinx and Alistar decide to push the bot lane. Bot lane was full HP, they're trying to take it out, half HP now. Jinx auto-attacking with the attack speed from her passive, needs to take off that minion wave. Ahri rushing to bot lane, trying to sustain or help stop the bleeding on the tower. But ultimately they should be getting this tower, getting 3 on Jinx. That's the first blue tower down. That's red team's bot lane taken out. Spots out the Darius. Still deciding to go in, wanting to take away a flash. Charm on the Jinx lands. Missing the hook from Darius. Continues the trade. Jinx auto-attacking, but ultimately she dies. And he misses the ulti yet again. No stun out. Darius lives with a little bit of HP. Ahri gets a triple kill and then decides to die. So ultimately that was a 3 for 2. Vi comes in last minute with Jin, wanting to kill the Volibear. His passive turns on. The healing goes really low, ultiing him. Vi gets the kill. Jin activates the Ghost Blade, tries to chase the Galio. Vi decides not to chase the Galio under the second tower, knowing full well that Jinx is coming back in, and decides to play safe, take the tower, tier 2. Good trade by Plug Gaming. At this point, I would recommend for OnePiece, Team OnePiece, to group up and look for small skirmishes or focus on objectives slash farming up as much as possible. 14-7 is the score. Goal lead goes in favor of Plug Gaming, home team. This game is looking to get snowballed out of control at this point. Almost a 6.5k gold lead. And he gets picked off by Karma with the header, lands. Jin ultis from afar. Vi comes in for the Q just to get that extra kill for herself. Jinx gets caught out here alone. Darius stacks twice his passive. He can potentially kill her. He flashes onto her. 2 more stacks and then he can potentially kill her with ult. He kills her even regardless of not stacking full ult. Ultis the Alistar without Unbreakable Will. Charm gets hit on Galio in the jungle with no vision. Mistakes were made. Flash from Baba Midnight gets the ulti off from Alistar, even though he was supremely low HP. He could have died there, but the ulti Unbreakable Will was popped, which is fine. For a flash, not the best of trades, but at this point they're just making them waste their globals in their favor. The CS difference from Jin and Jinx has flipped. Jinx is now above him by 20 CS, while the mid lane continues to grow exponentially. That's the first ult that Annie lands on the Ahri. Jinx ult comes out, however the kill ultimately goes to Volibear with his ulti, proccing it on the minion wave. Shows his mechanics on Volibear. Tremendous mechanics indeed. She was backing in his face, disrespect, gets punished for it. That's only his second death on the Ahri. Again, this is the third move of steal from Plug Gaming. Perfect timing on it. They stole 3 of them, transferred it to the support because the Vi probably doesn't need it, nor does the Darius. Helps them with shields and spamming those Qs and Rs. OnePiece team tries to group up in mid lane because they expect this team coming out. Ulti comes out from Jin. This is the first shot, hits the second on Alistar, third on Alistar. Fourth hits Galio does little to no damage. Darius is rolling it out with their front line. Karma gets pulled back, gets ultied and W from Jinx. Galio has used his ulti at this point. Jin had to flash out. Ori comes in for the cleanup. That's a GG well played. They should take the middle inhib at this point. This was a 4 for 1. Had the Karma not gotten ulted by Galio and hit by W from Jinx, they would have gone out clean. The Volibear caught him, but nothing unusual happened. First inhib of the game, the 10k gold lead growing, 10k and a half almost. Mid is open. What ideally Plugged Gamers want to do is take the last second tier tower on top lane, pushing that wave and giving a little bit of pressure on bot side to open up the map more, just to free them with objectives from Drake and Baron. Wards and sweepers coming out from Baba Banai on Karma. Pink ward comes out from Alistar just to counter. Ari says, you know what, you're not gonna get that trade for free. Lands the trump, farms the tether, lands the ulti and the ignite. Does not get him killed. Flashes Q's. Nice cleanup from Ari in the middle of 4 people. Very slow reaction from Team OnePiece. At this point, they're supposed to take Baron off for free, since the support has died and it's a 4v5. Not enough vision, not enough items on the enemy team, and just going to recall. Jinx lands the rocket on 3 people, does nothing. As I said, they want to continue the TP top lane, want to push that second tier tower, the last of them standing. After this tower goes down, I expect them to push bottom and top simultaneously with TP pressure, because the map gets opened up more. They are free to take as many dragons as they want. It's easy. This game is going to be simple. Again, Baba Bandai continues to show us map awareness with lots of great wards, pinks and sweepers. Top lane second tower goes down, sieging on the top lane tower, last inhib tower. Bot lane Ari goes in. Their major, One Piece's major contender, Volibear, tries to stop Ari. That's a mistake, because they shouldn't have tried to send them without the fight. If a fight breaks up on top lane, the 6 kill Volibear wouldn't help them. Volibear used the Ari flashes and ultis out. Jin ultis top lane, the tower goes down. 2 people get rooted, ulti from the end. Interrupt comes out from Galio. Darius is doing it out with the Jinx, tries to ulti, gets headbutted out. Jin kills the Jinx. How is Darius surviving? He gets an ulti dunked on the Alistar. Only Galio survives in this fight, so it was a 1 for 3. Volibear comes in for the salvage. It's too little too late. Ari at this point is taking the inhib bot lane, while super minions continue to help and pressure top lane inhibitor. Jin walks right up to Volibear and says, you know what, I don't care, you can fight me. Volibear flashes out from the terror from Baba Bandai. Second inhib, 3 inhibs down. This should be game. And Team One Piece concedes this. All they have to do is attack the Nexus. Team fight breaks out. Baba Knight is getting chased by the Volibear and decides not to, has to go back. And the Nexus towers have both been taken out. The Nexus is less than half HP. Minions are attacking it, and that's GG well played. The house team, One Gaming wins versus One Piece.